A man dug up a python while digging a grave, and to his horror, the snake's head was bizarrely covered with hair. Frightened, he immediately struck it with a shovel, but unexpectedly, the python let out a woman's scream of agony. Immediately after, dark clouds covered the sky, and heavy rain began to fall shortly after. From that day on, the man began to witness a series of eerie events. He discovered that the decapitated python had come back to life, and he frequently heard a woman's screams echoing in his head. When Lao Bai, a local elder, learned of this, he realized that the man was being haunted by an evil presence. Determined to uncover the truth, Lao Bai drove to the mountain where the incident occurred. He knew that only by finding the corpse of the snake could he unravel the mystery. Alone, he arrived at the gravesite, armed with knowledge he had sought from a high monk. He first threw a coin into the pit, then patted his body with glutinous rice to ward off evil. Having completed these rituals, he jumped into the pit and began digging, unaware that several strangers were watching him intently. Before long, he discovered something: the lower half of the python that had been severed at the waist. As he leaned down and gently brushed away the topsoil, what he saw next left him stunned. The python had a woman's face. In all his years, Lao Bai had never encountered anything so bizarre. In his panic, the shovel seemed to strike something else. He repeatedly stabbed at the ground with the shovel, confirming that there was a hard object buried beneath his feet. Driven by curiosity, Lao Bai tossed aside the shovel, determined to uncover the truth. He frantically clawed at the soil with his bare hands, but halfway through, he sensed that something was amiss. Half a wooden board was protruding from the earth, revealing that a coffin was hidden beneath the grave. In feng shui, this is considered a grave taboo, as the coffin had been suppressed beneath another for years, accumulating resentment. Lao Bai quickly notified the others, intending to work together to exhume the coffin. However, as they dug halfway, an even more bizarre scene gradually emerged. Not only was the coffin buried vertically, but it was also tightly locked with iron chains, clearly indicating that someone had deliberately sealed its contents. Xiao Mei suggested leaving the coffin undisturbed, but Lao Bai, unwilling to heed superstition, insisted on unearthing it. As the coffin emerged from the ground, a chilling turn of events unfolded.